Hi guys, so I'm going to read Not Brand Echh #1. So this is a Marvel parody comic TL wanted me to read. So who says a comic book has to be good? Not Brand Echh.
Marvel unleashed it, at last! What a revolting development!
It's absurd! It's insane!
It's... for Bushman!
The comic magazine for non-believers who hate comic magazines. Absolutely the funniest, most satirical humor I ever read or wrote. Stan Lee. Funny. That's just what I was gonna say. Roy Thomas. It's a rip-roaring riot. I almost smiled once or twice. Gary Frederick. They said it couldn't be done, so we didn't do it. Sol Brodsky. Be a wreck. Read Brand Echh. Founded by Irving Forbush. Loasted by Aunt Petunia. Smilin' Stan Lee editor. It's his baby. Jolly Solly Brodsky. Production manager. It's his responsibility. Rascally Roy Thomas, associate editor. It's his pencil. Groovy Gary Frederick, assistant editor. It's his fault. Cover by Jack King Kirby. It's his birthday. And it says this is a contents PG. Any resemblance to anything at all is just a lucky break. If there's something you don't understand, be grateful. If you dig it, you're in trouble. It says the fabulous, fantastical four suffer through the saga of the Silver Burper, Two Gone Kid, the fastest gums in the West, the Human Scorch, and the Sunk Mariner, Sergeant Furious and his hostile commandos, a day of blunder. Okay, we've shown you the worst. We've tried to warn you. Now, if you still want to keep reading, don't blame us. We've got our own troubles. Hang loose. We're off. The fabulous fantastical four suffer through the saga of the Silver Burper. Unashamedly unleashed upon an unsuspecting world by Stan the Man Lee and Jack King Kirby, embellished by Frank Giacoia, lettered by Artie Simic, ignored by Irving Forbush, featuring the far-out fiendishness of Dr. Bloom.
No, Thung! No! I said inhale! Inhale!
As our titanic tale begins, we find the Fantastical Four hard at work in their laboratory high above the famous Bopster building, as the ever-dedicated Weed Richards tests a new formula, hoping it will transform the tragic Thung into normal Bim Grim once more.
Hey, watch it, Weed! That stuff burns!
And now, let's partake of the most dramatic adventure since Millie the Model.
Drink it, Bim, or I'll belch you with a 10-syllable word. Nobody threatens my blue-eyed buddy when the Human Scorch is around.
I'll save you, darling, with my inevitable force shield.
Some sister you are, Shrew Storm.
Relax, lad. I'm only trying to help Bim.
Yeah, the last guy you helped is still in traction.
You! It smells like Wanty Street after a garlic festival. Even my dear old pneumonia won't drink this slop.
It just so happens she gave me the recipe. Say, why don't you go out and play with Smokey the Bear? If you don't drink it, I'll explain the negative zone to you again.
I'll drink it! I'll drink it!
Okay, Scorch. If you won't stop, I'll turn into the one thing that scares you.
Yow! I can't stand it! Let me out of here.
Now get lost before I turn myself on.
I gotta get into a mirror and see if weed's formula made me beautiful again.
I wonder what Quiet Slingfoot is doing.
Reed Richards, I'm ashamed of you. Why aren't you inventing some new weapon for us? Have you forgotten Dr. Bloom is on the loose?
Inevitable, girl. Please, don't mention that name. I just ate.
It worked! It worked! Weed's formula changed me. I'm not the ugly thung anymore. How can I ever thank you, Weedy sweetie?
Do me a favor. Don't try.
You and your fur schlungen your formulas. Just between us, I prefer Dr. Bloom.
Since True Storm mentioned his name, let's visit the kingdom of Dr. Bloom in Batvaria, where we find the skyborn Silver Burper making the scene.
If only I could conquer my fear of heights. Look, Sam, some nut on a surfboard.
Please, I got my own troubles.
Blasted Sunday driver!
Maybe it won't make me so dizzy if I try it pogo stick style. Say, this is neato.
But evil eyes observe the Silver Burper's every move. The eyes of the demonical Dr. Bloom, the ex-dentist who turned to supervillainy for the sheer sport of it.
Look, Doc, some nut in his birthday sold his case in the joint. How joyfully he frolics and gambles in the noonday sun. Such innocence should be rewarded. Shoot him!
Seconds later,
You missed! But you never gave us any ammo for our guns! Excuses! Excuses! I've got to have that swinging surfboard. But how do I get it? I could just offer to buy the thing. Nah, they take away my bad guy card. Think evil, Bloom. Think evil. Ha! I've got it! The most sinister scheme since continued stories. I'll destroy him with goodness. Here he comes. I've got to make him trust me. I'll be a regular pussycat. I won't even tell him that he forgot his surfboard. Bruh. Check your oil, sir. Wipe your windshield.
I don't need a single thing, thanks. I had my 3,000-mile checkup only yesterday.
Please, gentle visitor, no noise. I lead a quiet, sheltered life here, with my art, my music, and my dear sweet thoughts.
But if you have a clean restroom... Say, you must be a very nice person. Are all Earthmen as pure-hearted as you?
Dear me, no. Some of them are actual roughnecks. Would you believe that there are people who lose their temper and have been known to shout?
I'm so lucky to have met such a good soul. Say, what can that be?
You missed. Report to the torture chamber. Pfft, shucks. That's a little game I sometimes play with the children in the neighborhood.
How does it work? What does it do? I want to play. I want to play.
We each hold on, and whoever lets go first is a silly daffodil. Care to try?
Gee willikins, it sounds like fun. Fun, fun.
Oh boy, this I needed. I did it! I did it! This will be my greatest triumph since I invented the S-still.
Gosh, that was nice. Let's do it again. As soon as I get my marbles back.
I weakened him, I weakened him. Now his power is mine. Slaves, come and take the nitwit away. Hold it, hold it. I meant the other nitwit. Bruh.
Galactus never played this rough. But he had his faults, too. He snored.
The surfboard. Make him show you where he hid it.
Come on, fellas. Take it easy. I've just been Simonized.
I have the Silver Burper's power. At last, I can rule the world, the universe, Disneyland. And now, I'll put my new power to its first test. Shazam! Somebody's putting me on. I always knew Lee and Kirby were finks.
But, even as the diabolical Dr. Bloom plans his next macabre move, our heroes are swiftly approaching. Heads up, everyone. We're getting close to Dr. Bloom country.
I wish you'd hurry, Weed. It makes me nervous the way the thung keeps changing all the time.
Some formula you've fed me.
No wonder I wasn't invited along. This is the last time you're using me for fuel. Look out! A gigantic growing dandelion just popped up. We're gonna hit it. What did you say? Forget it. This is the most fiendish trap of all. We're being tickled to death. Hey, Thung, what are you laughing about? It's Wade's nutty potion. No, it made me look like the Mandarin. But he forgot my fortune cookie.
You know why everyone loves our stories? They're so realistic.
I've beaten them. I haven't been this happy since the day I gave Nerlo his first pack of matches. Oh, I am so in love with badness. Scorch on! Why that nutty shout, Hothead? You are already in flame.
Shoom. I know, but it helps to release my pent-up emotions. You can't imprison me in a vanilla ice cream cone. At least put a cherry on top. My favorite flavor is Tutti Frutti.
Okay. Anything to shut you up. I hope
it's seedless.
Suddenly, the sound of a gigantic, deafening sneeze shatters the pastoral quiet of the countryside.
Gesundheit!
Ha! We outsmarted you again, Dr. Bloom. We sneezed ourselves out of your giant dandelion.
Don't just stand there, you fiend. You might at least offer a lady a Kleenex.
So be it, you creep. You should have stayed where you were. You haven't a chance against me now. I have far more power than you.
But I know more big words.
But I can spell them better.
My hair is wavier.
My nose is shinier. I own 100 suits of armor. I own 100 pairs of stretch socks. I'm the boss of a whole complete country. I own 100 pairs of stretch socks. But here's the clinker, big mouth. Do you have your own own magic surfboard?
I own 100.
Oh, shut up with the socks already. Now watch this. I'll just whistle for my trusty surfboard. Shh, shh. I must have hit the wrong note.
Wait, Richards, I'm hungry. You never used to take me out to dinner anymore, like you used to.
I can't, True, because of Dr. Bloom.
Let him get his own date.
Sure, say, they sure does smart. No, you did it. You got me all upset. You gave me a temper tantrum. The only way for me to calm down is by destroying the whole world.
Perhaps we should let him do it, darling.
It's what mankind deserves for reading Brand Echh.
Oh no, with what just one simple gesture, I can, no, no, no! What's that? It can't be, it can't! That face, that horrible face! Take it away! I can't stand it, it's too awful! You can keep your whole world, I don't want it! I just want to get away from that face! You know something, Weed? This formula of yours just ain't got it.
Leave it to those villains to freak out every time.
Come on, mister, get me out of here.
Sure, kid. Sure. But let me do it my way.
I might as well keep trying this stuff. I'm getting to like it.
Continued next-ish. And the next. And the next. And the next. And the next. Two Gone Kid. The fastest gums in the West.
Bet you didn't know that multi-talented Marvel also publishes a handful of Western-type mags. Did you, Randy? Well, after you read this sharpshooting, saddle-sword saga, you'll understand why hardly anyone else knows either.
Hark!
Do I behold a premeditated felony?
I don't know, Mad Hog.
Boy lawyer, shut up so we can eavesdrop.
Scintillating scoop! Mighty Marvel has done it again. Who else but your batty bullpen would dare to lampoon a story that hasn't even appeared yet? Come to think of it, who else would wanna? Sagebrush Stan.
So right, kid, you're the one who was robbing the stagecoach when I moseyed along. Good code, you got me all wrong. I was just passing by when some sidewinder slugged me. I believe you, kid, but that ain't why I've been holding this hog leg on you. Then whoofoo? 'Cause with them big buttons, I thought you was Thor. Now let's go look at that strong box they dropped. Hunt on her, I'm blitzing. Leastways, them skunks didn't get our shipment of MMS buttons. Suey pig!
What do you want to do tonight, Slightwind? Oh, I don't know, Steely. What do you want to do?
Do you realize what this strong box means, kid? It means we no longer need to be hunted outlaws, dodging posses.
Right, kid. This fake gold they dropped don't fool me.
It means that we can make amends for all those wasted years spent outside the law and on the Owl Hoot Trail.
Right, kid. It don't taste like fake gold.
It means at last, at long, long last, we can turn in this strong box and go straight. I'm coming home, Mama. Wrong, kid. It means we can split this scene and live it up in Florida. This fake gold is real. Howling Gila monsters. They're picking up the strong box and heading to the general direction of Miami Beach. What do you suppose they're planning, dum-dum?
The name is Bum Bum, Mr. Murdoch.
This is the way we split the scene. I'm not mad, Murdoch, fool. I'm Mad Hog. Last week you got me mixed up with that other lawyer, Prairie Mason. Those two are breaking the law, but because they are really good men and true, I should let them go free. There's a reward for 'em. Reward? Come to think of it, the law's the law. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a gum for a gum.
Just remember, as your agent, I get 10%.
Quick, dum-dum. Go tell the good townspeople I'm bringing them in. I'll duck into this handy phone booth and become the Two Gone Kid.
I don't think you want to do that, Mad. And the name is Bum Bum, not Dum Dum.
Now I'll put on my mask, change my clothes, don my socks. Wait a minute, dum-dum. Why shouldn't I change in the phone booth?
'Cause the phone ain't invented yet.
You're changing in a mirage, and don't call me Dum-Dum. Hopping horny toads. You're right, faithful sidekick. What are you doing here? Go tell the town I'm bringing in the kids. On the double.
Whatever you say, boss. Concerned digit. Just call me Dum-Dum.
At last I'm ready. Evildoers, from Dodge Dart City to Volkswagen Bend, beware! Thumper, 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 thumper.
Dang busted. Why don't I ever get to ride the horse?
I'll catch those two wild hoots as the two-gone kid. Then I can defend him as Mad Hog. That's what's called double jeopardy. Up on Blunder! It's time to shout my message to the world. Which message is, halt, bad guys! Ruff!
That fiery horse with the speed of light. That cloud of dust. It must be the Lonesome Ranger.
No, it ain't. It's just the two-gone kid. Let's get that pest. I shall skillfully nick you in the boot buckles and render you helpless. Hey, Rawhead, how'd you duck my bullets?
It's due to my superb physical condition. Got it from bumming the West for 20 years.
Ha! I've been bumming around longer than any of you. I can deflect my bullets with my spur. Ever see Hoss Cartwright do that? Stop chewing on my new desert boot snag. Oof, no fear hitting the mask. Foul! Offsides!
Sorry about that. I guess I was concentrating too hard on my Alice Snuffle.
Good. 'Cause that gives me a chance to show how noble all of us masked Western Avengers are. Maybe by slugging while you were not looking. In case any of you wrangling readers wonders why we don't gang up on Two Gone, it's because 2 against 1 is unfair, ignoble, and otherwise contemptible, Natch. Besides, why bruise your knuckles when you got an extra hog leg up your sleeve? Reach, Two Gone. It's boot hill for you, kid. If you notice, I ain't exactly aiming for your boot buckles. Try it, Kid Cold. I'll catch the bullet with my teeth. If you do, they'll call you the Two Gums Kid.
Suddenly,
Crumpet, crumpet.
another captivatingly creative caption by multi-talented Marvel, Shiles Stanley.
Wait! Look what's coming! A fiery horse with the speed of light! A cloud of dust!
Let's see now. Let me guess. It ain't the Lonesome Ranger. And Two Gone is already here.
Then it can only be... Right, varmints! It's a Marvel's other masked do-gooder, the Ghostly Rider!
Right. Are you running 'cause you're feared of ghosts?
Nope, I'm just scared of evening the odds.
Begone, dirt. I am stronger than thee. Roar!
Sizzling sidewinders!
It ain't all ghostly at all.
No, it's... the Ajax White Knight. That must be the only county on Earth he hadn't already hit. Sure wish old Dum-Dum was back to give me a hand.
Cleanliness is next to dirtiness. Home, Cato.
Look, over yonder, in the next panel.
Not over there, Tenderfoot. Down here.
Straight ahead, Sheriff.
Off with their heads.
It's me, Sheriff Brett. Sheriff Bad Bread. With Bum and a palsy. I only hope we're in time to save the stage. The gold. Maybe even this story. Although that might be just a mite too much to hope for.
Hold it, Brett. I promised Kid Cold and the Rawhide Head Kid a fair trial. with due process of law and all that jazz.
Ain't he good to us, Cold?
No matter what crimes the kids have committed, frontier lawyer Mad Hog will defend them. Then you can string him up. They'll really hang loose.
And it says here, last chance to come back, Shane. And forget the whole thing, Shane. We just rented your room.
Well, I, the two-gone kid, shall make a graceful exit. After I kiss my faithful horse, Blunder, of course.
Fresh. Kid Cold, the Rawhead Kid. We never heard of him. You're the varmint we're after. And Boom Boom led us right to you.
Me you want? Sure. How we licked the traffic problem while a crazed masked man's always riding through the street.
Let's go, boys.
Leaping lizards. Help! I'll sue. When's that train for Miami Beach, Rawhead?
High noon, Echh. And I told him he shouldn't have called me dum-dum.
Okay, Frantic One. Now don't miss the real thing in Two Gun number 89. It's even funnier. So yeah, I'm gonna do this in 2 parts because I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't really record tonight. I'll do part 2 tomorrow, so I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 2.